Hello, everyone. Imagine someone whose name is never out of the news and who is seemingly involved in some scandal every single day. Lauren Boebert's name immediately comes to mind whenever you think of someone playing the part. I didn't get your meaning wrong. Today we will talk about why 37-year-old Lauren Boebert is currently one of the most immoral women on the planet. If you're interested in learning about her actions, make sure to stay to the very end, because I'll reveal everything. Why is Lauren Boebert so popular, considering her fame? Her principal position is that of a United States Congresswoman, serving as a representative for Colorado's 3rd Congressional District. But she was no ordinary politician. Her career trajectory was extraordinary. Her bold remarks, which shocked many, have made her renowned. I have never encountered a politician like Lauren Boebert, and I will explain why later on. People no longer trust her because of how often she gets involved in problems and conflicts. Boebert is well known for its flawless reputation, and we will now examine its mechanisms. First, we'll go over her history. Lauren Boebert's rise to fame was contingent upon her alignment with the right wing and her steadfast conservatism. At her establishment, shooters grill, guns play a significant role, and she is a vocal advocate for the right to bear arms. This immediately boosted her self-assurance and magnetic personality. Not only did her financial dealings bring her recognition, but so did her provocative behavior and the extremist ideologies she promoted from her vantage point. Boebert rose to fame rapidly for her newsworthy, controversial remarks that frequently veered between being kind and being downright nasty. The public position that Lauren Boebert has taken is very contentious. At a time when elected officials should be representing their constituents with dignity and grace, Boebert has chosen to go against the flow. In contentious settings, she truly shines. She had a reputation for picking confrontations in public, particularly while serving in the House, before she entered politics. Instead of using her position to have an impact on policy, Boebert chooses to provoke fights. She is not afraid to taunt or insult her opponents, which many see as befitting her inferior standing. Remember each and every argument she has had with her co-workers. Boebert has gone beyond civil discourse and openly despised multiple members of Congress during his public raving confrontations. Her feisty demeanor earns her praise from some, but it turns off a lot of people. Being passionate about something is different from acting in an insensitive and unprofessional manner. Her campaign for public office has become more like a reality show due to her fame. Even now, people can talk about her now famous words. Anyone who knows Boebert well would attest that she has, over the years, made some really outlandish claims. No matter the topic, whether it's Boebert's opinions on gun rights or any other social issue, her statements always seem to be meant to spark controversy rather than promote productive discourse. The most striking thing she said was that the COVID-19 limits were like the Holocaust. Many people were offended by the comment since it is rude and wrong to compare a worldwide pandemic to one of the worst periods in history. But in the past, Boebert was not reticent to make controversial remarks. Some people still don't think she's qualified to be a public servant because of her history of controversial statements. To make matters worse, Boebert's social media strategies are highly contentious. She frequently produces stuff that divides opinions and appeals to a tiny group of individuals, rather than use her position to encourage productive conversations or engage with her constituency. In her posts, she often criticizes her political opponents and supports radical, potentially damaging ideas. In a change from the usual for politicians, Boebert has utilized social media to incite controversy rather than cultivate relationships and spread his message. Rather than working toward harmony, she frequently sows discord and fosters an antagonistic atmosphere in politics. But Lauren Boebert's private life is the most disturbing part of her work life. People still doubt her honesty because she isn't involved in politics, even though she's the center of attention. Many believe that Boebert's history is rife with immoral actions. In matters of the law, her history is fraught with uncertainty. As an example, she was issued a citation in 2020 for disregarding COVID-19 laws that mandated the wearing of masks in public areas. Many people just assume that they would actually deliver on their promises. You must consistently follow through on your promises if you want to be a leader and an example to others. Boebert allegedly acted in an improper manner during public events. She has a habit of bringing down the level of formality at parties by making a scene. She appears less concerned with making a meaningful contribution to important policy matters and more focused in causing mayhem and attracting attention. Being unwavering is different from meddling in things without a good reason. Sometimes Lauren Boebert seems more concerned with how she appears than with what she actually says. How does this factor into the bigger picture? We must now deal with it. In a world where many are looking for leaders to unify them, make a difference, and elevate their communities, Lauren Boebert's deeds reveal another side of that culture. Her political opinions are less important than how she uses her position. Instead of concentrating on policy, progress, and the welfare of her constituents, Boebert is perpetually mired in scandals, personal attacks, and drama. Not for her views, but for how she acts as a public person. 37-year-old Lauren Boebert might be one of the most repulsive women on the planet. She is free to say what she wants, but she frequently does it in an ugly, nasty, and polarizing way. Does she merit the life of fame that she has fashioned for herself? Her continued controversial remarks and actions will ensure that she remains a divisive figure. So, how do you feel about this matter at this moment? Any political system has the potential to produce morally reprehensible women. Lauren Boebert is only one example. Your opinion would mean a lot to me. Please share your thoughts in the comments section so that we may carry on this discussion. You can see more videos like this one if you subscribe and click the bell symbol. Be sure to check back for the next part. Having you here today is very appreciated.